FLSmidth is very proud to have FLSmidth as headline sponsor for EnviroTech 2025. What does this event mean to you in terms of showcasing solutions and building partnerships?
Thanks, Alfie. Really, I want to go back to last year when the event was held in Lisbon. It was quite impactful for FLSmidth Cement in that we rekindled a lot of old relationships, both with customers and partners, ecosystem. And this year hasn't been different. So far it's been a great event. And for us, it allows us to really underline how we can help our customers through the green journey. And that's everything from an automation digital standpoint to the technologies that we deliver to the market that drive down energy consumption for our customers. And then as we expand into alternative fuel or fuel substitution solutions that we have, all the way up to calcined clay solutions and some of the research projects that we have going on.
On the opening day of the conference, FLSmidth's head of global product management, Anders Nodam, spoke about how digitalisation is key to the green agenda. What challenges do cement producers face when adopting digital technologies?
Yeah, thanks. Anders did a great job. And he's been with FLSmidth Cement for a number of years, and I think really what Anders was underlining is that digitization is a tool, it's an enabler to really drive your sustainability agenda as a cement producer. As we look at digitization and the changes that are so rapid within this space. As producers are adopting smart sensors and IoT devices, real-time data analytics, this is leading to increased production, 20%, according to World Cement, by the way. It's driving down energy consumption by around 15%, and just in terms of raw material waste, it drives it down by 10%. So saying that and how we can use that as a tool to enable sustainability, I think just those figures kind of underline that. At FLSmidth Cement, as we look at this space, we've been pioneering automation since the 1960s. Right, in the cement industry. So we go quite deep in terms of our knowledge and expertise in this space through our technology. Saying that last year we launched our latest suite of offering in automation. And with that launch, so this was Control Center, this was ECS Plant Expert, this was Plant Data Management. We've launched it in such a way that, for example, there's easy integration into open AI type of tools. Yeah, as an example. Another example would be for Process Expert. We also have the opportunity for our customers to see carbon savings, CO2 savings through a dashboard that we've actually embedded in our technology, so that they can leverage that either locally or through the cloud.
Okay, so let's sort of switch focus a bit and talk about remote monitoring and predictive maintenance, which are gaining significant traction in heavy industry. How is FLSmidth helping plants embrace these sort of solutions?
Yeah. So I guess from a technology standpoint, we have a technology called OCMS. So this is online condition monitoring solution that we offer to our customers. And the amount of connectivity is increasing rapidly. The demand to connect in, and actually either directly 24/7, or if the customer asks us from the control center, our team of experts that do the remote monitoring globally can be contacted and actually from afar be that trusted advisor sitting in the control room, looking at the same data and advising our customers on issues that we see, recommendations that we can make, and this is based on the technology and the feedback we're getting from our automation solutions, saying that as we move forward toward more predictive solutions, as we move forward to being in a proactive situation and actually calling in our customers and saying, we see degradation on these assets or this part of the bill of materials within that asset. And by the way, we're going to order that for you now. That's where we want to be. We want to be predictive. We want to be proactive. And if you look at just industry in general, some of the expertise is leaving these plants. They're leaving these sites. So us being that trusted advisor, or continue to have that trusted advisor status with our customers is critical.
Yeah. And as we all know, the cement industry faces significant pressure to decarbonize. How are you actively driving sustainability at FLSmidth?
Yeah, I guess first I'd take a step back and look at how the industry has evolved like over the last 30 years, right? So we've seen the a 25% reduction in tons per emission. Um, and that's great, right? But we're in 2025. Most of the roadmaps are focused on full decarbonization by 2050. All right. So if you take that and you say, okay, we have 25 years to go, it seems like a long time. But we're talking about an industry where we have assets that last decades. Right. So the decisions that need to be taken now. Some markets decisions are easier because of regulatory pressures. Some markets are more about those pioneers or those front runners in those various markets that are coming to us and really looking for us to sit down and help them on that journey. Again, how do we digitize and automate the process? How do we drive energy consumption down? How do we help them in terms of alternative fuel or fuel substitution? And certainly, if we start getting to calcined clay, right? Where there was today a presentation by BCAP where we're in commissioning right now for this site. The amount of clay samples that we're receiving globally into our R&D lab in the northern part of Denmark called Dania is increasing. So this is also a leading indicator for us that the market is looking, can I use my clay? What can I do with my clay that I have locally?